merge price protection scheme. The aim of this experiment is to interpret the faults by merge price protection scheme. The other name for this merge price protection scheme is differential protection. So here in this experiment we are going to predict the faults of a transformer, and you can have a look of the apparatus required and the procedure one by one step. And the main heart of this experiment is the circuit diagram. In the circuit diagram there are two parts. One is the kit and one is the unit part. So you have a biased differential relay test kit. You have two ammeters with a timer, two variacs, and the other one is relay with all the points being connected with a single phase 230 volts 50 Hz AC supply. Now have a look of all this S1, S2. S1, S2 is connected to different points with the different variacs. We will have a look of all these connections in the equipment. Let us see the circuit. There are two parts. The top part is static paced differential relay unit and the bottom part is percentage differential relay test kit. So in this percentage differential relay test kits, I have two ammeters, ammeter 1, ammeter 2, and I have two variac, variac 1, variac 2. You can see all this component with the timer. Now a timer is given here. Now let us see the connections of your percentage differential relay test kit with the static biased differential relay unit. See the connection of S1. S1 is connected to 23. You can see this S1, it is connected to 23 of the static biased differential relay unit of the variac 1. Now S1 of variac 2, S1 of variac 2 is connected to 25. You can see this S1 of variac 2 is connected to 25. Now see the S2 of the two variacs, S2 of the two variacs. This S2 of variac 1, S2 of variac 2 are shorted and then given to a common wire which is common terminal 27. Now see 24, 26, 28. You can see 24, 26, 28. These three are shorted. Now let us see the 1 and 3. 1 and 3 of the static bias differential relay unit is connected to normally opened. And 13, 14, you can see 13, 14 is connected to the auxiliary source for relay unit of 230 volts. This 13, 14. And you can see here NC is shorted. So these are the connections of your protection of transformer by merge price protection scheme. Now let us see the conduction part. Switch on the supply to this. You can see the supply on. You can see the supply on. You can see the supply is on, and here initially your set mode. Initially it should be in set mode, and this is my test stop and this is my test start. So first I am starting this one, test start. Your two CBS will be on. So initially take same current in the two ammeters, ammeter 1, ammeter 2. Try to make equal by varying these two variacs. Try to make it equal, almost equal. You can see here 0.111, 0.111. So what is the difference of these two currents? The difference of these two currents is 0. So there is no fault. Now we have to create a fault in this system. So how to create a fault in this system? I have to stop it. And I have to come to test mode. And then again start it. And I have to create a fault by varying any variac 1 or 2. I will try to vary my variac 2. Vary the variac 2 till it is tripped. See, I am varying my variac 2. Ammeter 2 is varying. And at one point you can observe a red color glow in the trip circuit. So it is tripped. At this point note down the two values. Now If I want to recursively do back again iterations, I have to reset my value. I have to bring it back to 0. I have to bring it back to 0. Bring it to test mode. Reset. Reset. And then start again. And then start again. And bring it to test mode. And do these iterations. If I want to do the second iteration, I have to follow the same steps. You have to put it in the set mode, start again, test start, and vary the two ammeters such that there is no difference of current. Try to vary the two variacs and make it almost equal. You can't make exactly equal. Try to make it almost equal such that the difference of the current is almost negligible. So you can see here 0.105 and 0.100 is 0.106 is my ammeter 1, 0.109 is my ammeter 2. The difference of the current is very less and it is negligible. Now I want to test this one. So before testing this, I have to stop this. I have to stop it and I have to come to test mode. I have to come to test mode and then start again. And vary one variac at which point a trip will be observed. Vary the variac 2. I am varying my variac 2 and observe the trip. At the trip point, note down the readings. I have observed 0.108 and 0.264 is my readings before when trip occurs. Immediately it will go off. So you have to observe your trip as well as this reading simultaneously and note down the values. This experiment, this step should be performed for 3 or 4 times and the reading should be taken and tabulated. Now let us see the tabular column. I have primary side, I have secondary side. I have varied my secondary side I2 and kept my primary side current constant. I have taken first iterations 0.133, 0.362. The difference of this current is I1 minus I2 is my differential current and the effective bias current is I1 plus I2 by 2. So second also I have done the same procedure. I have showed in the conduction 2 steps 0.184, 0.443. Take I2 minus I1 or I1 minus I2. It is a magnitude modulus. So 0.259 I got. Effective bias current is I1 plus I2 by 2. Now similarly take other steps 0.206, 0.447, 0.244, 0.502, 0.306, 0.59. Like this you have to do many iterations, calculate the differential current and the effective bias current. This is the tabular column which we have to plot. Now let us see the model graph. In the model graph, you have to choose your x-axis as effective bias current and your y-axis as the differential current. Effective bias current is I1 plus I2 by 2. Differential current is I1 minus I2 by 2. Take both the axes and plot the curve. You will be getting a straight line with slight deviation. This deviation occurs due to the saturation of the core of the transformer. Due to the saturation of the core of the transformer, your curve is not a straight increasing line. It is slightly deeped. If the saturation is good and the core is of a good transformer material, then the depth in this curve will be very less. So in this experiment, we have created the fault and we have interpreted the fault of the transformer by using this merge price protection scheme, where two CTs, two ammeters are used and the difference of their currents is taken as a fault. Without any difference of the current, there is no fault. Thus, the fault by merge price protection transformer scheme is predicted and performed on a transformer.